Hello. Hello. Ba-da-ba-bam-bam, ba-da-ba-bam-bam. Ba-da-ba-bam-bam. Ba-ba-da-bam-bam. Hello, good evening everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to another stream of Plane Shift, the game that was never finished. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hula, good evening, good evening. Thank you for being here. It's always nice to see some, you know, friendly faces. It's always nice. Yep, so I think I really want to have the cards in game, and so I really want to have at least the NPCs, right? And the at least the NPCs in game, right? And we decided together yesterday that we will have 4 NPC. The good news is that 2 of them are already existing, right? And so we only have to create 2, but we have to create them. Their description, a bit of their background, you know, their dialogue. I mean, we have to add a few things there, and maybe we should even do. I'm thinking we should have a knowledge area, which means a common knowledge dictionary for all the guys that are transporters, right? So. Maybe, or we just add the same text to all, the same question to all, could be. So, to create them, we have import NPC. I think we have to copy this. So one will be called Pizzeshi. Pizza. She's a bit of a weird name, but I like it. So the template to create a new NPC is this one, and basically is an XML that we can load on the server, and is creating the NPC for us, right? And is assigning automatically a new ID. Radzahe. Race. Unfortunately, here I have the race in numbers, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, I have the race in numbers, yes, which is a bit weird, I know. This will be an Enkidukai female, so it's 12. All the other characteristics we don't care. The only thing that we care is the location, right? And the location, I think she will be, we can get the location from the game. She will be sitting just next to Girosh. Well, next to the garage door, next to Girosh, right? Which I think is a good place. So basically, I have to remember to fix this. I don't know why it's like that. Basically this door, right? It looks a bit like a garage door. I think she can stay. I mean, here there are also a lot of carts, but I think it's nicer if it's next to this door. So I think she will be here, right? Exactly here. And maybe she will move around a bit, but pretty much this will be the location. Let me switch my face and the music. Okay. So we have to enter this position into the loader, into this file. So the position is on the X is 535.714. The Y is 354938 with negative number, and 14733. Okay, and the rotation also. Rotation is 2.8. 2.8. Okay. Now the description, right? The description. We need to understand how she's dressed, right? If I mean, she should be probably leather, because with gloves, you know, and boots, because anyway, she's handling carts all time. So I think that this seems to be a good idea. I think she may be a bit masculine, even if Enki female are not masculine in general, but she can be maybe a bit of a stronger build, right? Maybe could be a stronger build. Let's see if we can write a nice text with the help of ChatGPT. So in PlaneShift MMO, I need to create the description the player will read when looking at a new NPC. I'm adding for the I'm adding as a I don't know if he's an owner of the garage or if he's. By the way, how can we say garage in a medieval way, like the stall? Of a stall where carts and wagons get stored and retrieved, right? I would so she's an and then Kirukai female, and she should have, and she has strong build, right? Strong build and evident muscles. Wearing leather gloves and wearing leather gloves. I think the leather gloves should be fairly worn out, right? Fairly worn out due to continuous usage. And I would like to give her some trait, some special thing. I don't know if I want to have a scar or or maybe one of the 2 ears to be beaten or something, right? I know it's a lot of additional work, but what about the small animation of the door with the cart? The problem, Ula, is that this door is a bit fake, right? Because if you go inside, you know, there is a... But yeah, you mean... so you would like this door to do what? To rotate? I mean, we can do it, but whenever someone is storing a cart, I don't know, because you know people may store. I mean, you may come here, 2 people, right? 2 players may come here and store and retrieve. So this door will go crazy. This door will go up, down, every time. So I don't know. I think it's a good idea, but I don't know if it's practical, right? And what is the benefit really? If you don't see the cart going in, I mean, we could have the animation done only client side, but I don't know. One over here says is a very evident bite or cut or very evident scar. It seems that what is the scar about? Is about a fight, or is about her work, or is about something different? Can she be like an ex-gladiator or an ex-fighter that just decided to do this work now because she's not fit anymore for the arena? I think she can be. As a very evident scar. One of her ears is a very evident scar. It seems caused by a blade cut, right? By a blade cut. I would say also that her look is very firm, right? Her gaze, not her look. Her gaze is very firm, like if she knows how to handle most of the, I mean, all of the things coming her way, right? Something like that. I think as a description is already good enough. And now maybe when you have a new one, yeah, the problem is that you will acquire them from quest. You will not acquire them by these NPCs. Well, maybe yes, depending on the quest, right? Maybe some we will acquire from this NPC, and some we will acquire from other NPC. I don't know. You see a starting Kirukai woman standing confidently behind the stall. Well, it's actually... Is a stall... Let me just say... is a stall the proper word to describe a place where carts, wagons are stored like a modern garage but in medieval times? Because the stall is a booth, yeah. cart yard, wagon yard, cart house, wagon house, stable, carriage. Cart house, wagon house. I think we can call it wagon house. I think wagon house seems to be more reasonable. Okay, let's try to rework this and see if we like it. So you see a sturdy and Kidokai woman standing confidently in front of wagon house, or wagon, or we can also say a wagon storage area, right? A wagon storage area. Let's say a wagon storage area. Her broad shoulder and well-defined muscular reveres zero of demanding physical work. She wears a pair of worn leather gloves, their edges darkened and frayed from constant use. One of her ears bears a long, unmistakable scar the kind only sharp blade could leave. Her steady and wavering gaze gives the impression of someone who can handle anything that rolls through displays, carts, wagon, or troublemakers alike. I really like it. I think it's very good. I think it's very good. Traits, we will have to define the traits, but I think we can do it in game. I think we can just do it in the web console. I think it's much easier than me going crazy here. And also the inventory, I think we can do it directly in game. It's way easier. We don't care about the stats. In terms of the knowledge areas, I think we can use or perhaps just a big cloud of smoke. Yeah, I think that is a good idea, Hula. I think if we can have an effect, right? When the there is something that I want to do, that I wanted to do already very long time ago. That basically I would like to have a kind of a fade in, right? Something that appears slowly, right? That is like, but the problem is that you have to do it with the textures, and the texture needs to be needs to have a shader that allows that. And all our textures have different masters. Well, not all, but we have a limited number of masters, but still we have different masters. So we will have to see if that is really possible. But yes, I would like to have an effect. Yes, I would like to have an effect when the cart is when anything is appearing or disappearing, right? I think they should also be applied to items on the ground. Like when you pick up an item, I think it would be nice if it disappears or slowly, right? Or if there is a kind of an effect. Yeah, I think it would be nice to have, yes, but I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, would be nice, definitely nice. So so I think in terms of knowledge area, we need Ojaveda basic, race basic, general, gods basic, and probably we need Ojaveda important people. We don't have an Ojaveda important people thing? Wow. We don't? Holy moly. We don't have an Ojaveda important people. That's insane. We have an Ojaveda basic, Ojaveda greetings, gods basic, Ojaveda basic, Ojaveda plug. No, we don't. There is a work that we should do. I think that all the Ojaveda people should know themselves, right? Should know each other, I mean. Should know each other. So if I ask to Toda, you know, who is Hiren, I mean, she should answer, actually, right? I think in Idla is like this, right? In Idla is like that. So, because we have the Ojaveda, the highly important people. It's a pity that we don't have it, but fine. I think we will remove it then. In terms of specific KA, we need some answers. We need some greetings about you and how are you. Yes. So. Very hard to give a feedback of which one is the best. I don't know. She had just one over arms. Hello, need to store a cart or pick one up. Greetings, there is a wagon yard. What's your business? Hi, you're here for wagon storage. Speak up, you're storing or retrieving. I think one like this can be fine. I think something like we can have a number of them, right? So we can have 2 or 3 or whatever we want. So she had just one of her worn leather gloves. Hello, need to store a cart or pick up one, or we can say, yeah, another one can be greetings. There is the wagon house. What's your business? Or we can say friendly. Hey there, don't leave that cart in the street, bring it in. Looking for a safe place to store your wagon. Yeah, maybe something like that. She rests the hand on her hip. We can say hi. This is the wagon house. Or the wagon, we called it what? Wagon storage area. That is the wagon storage area. Looking for a safe place to keep your wagon. I think it's okay. Okay, now we need now we need the answers when the player asks tell me about you. Set a response. She straightened her glove, flexing her arms slightly. I don't know when I would like her to mention. I would like her to mention that she was. Well, I don't know if she. I mean, if you want her to mention now, but I think would be now, or maybe we can do it when you ask about the scar. Yeah, exactly. No, we will do it when you ask about the scar. If you do. She flexes her forearm muscle tensing. Pisesh is my name, or yeah. Lift, move, store, retrieve. That's my skill. I will change it a bit, but I think it's not bad. Ampiseshi, I don't sit around. I don't like it. I will remove it. I would say lift, move, store, retrieve. That's my skill, and what makes Ojaveda so lively and efficient, something like that. Okay, and then she taps his carry life is Arbeker. She given a strong competent. Nah. These are all pretty bad. I like that she touches her here, right, in one of the answers. I think it's not bad. I think this kind of thing is not bad. I like it. I like the fact that she absent-mindedly touches her scar, because I think it's giving a bit of character, right? But the answer, I don't know. I let the wagons do the talking. We should add some elements like, let me think about it. I think that we need, so she may say, we should, she may hint she has been in the arena as a fighter in the past, but now this is her job. She may draw a she may find a common trait between the two, right? You like the Star Trek teleport effect? Yeah, exactly. Like that one. I've thrown more than a few opponents in the arena. These days I throw wagons in the right spot instead. Arena Live was a lot faster and brutally quiet, but it still tests your passion and precision. Fari taught me endurance, wagon teach me patience. Nah. Arena Fighter wants wagon both demand muscle skill and the ability to handle whatever comes at you. This one is not too bad. Yeah, this one is not too bad. Let's use this one. I think it's not too bad. Arena Fighter wants wagons now. Both demands muscle skills and the ability to handle whatever comes at you. I think it's not bad. Okay, now we need the how are you. So I asked to connect it somehow to Ojaveda and such, right? I think it is creating phrases that are very, very small. I don't know why. I think it could be a bit more, right? When you ask someone, how are you? I don't know. I mean, you can also just answer, good, how are you? But Rotterdam, dat is je boots, busy yard, is good in your job. The city got a rhythm if you look at it. Still standing, working in crush me yet. Same as every day. I like working, not telling anyone. Nah, these are bad. Another day, another fight, and nah. Shared good relation with him and share customers sometimes. Wow, that's too long. Okay, now we exaggerated. No, that's too. Wait. That. Those are really too long. I mean, okay, like this is okay. I'm good. Yarli is busy. Javeda humming. Giros next door keeps sending me traders with heavy cart. It works out well for both of us. Yeah, something like that I think would be nice. Yes. Giros keep me busy with his customers. Javeda never slow down. I'm well and pretty good day. No Javeda, steady traffic, plenty of cars. Giros keep capturing customer back and forth. Doing far. Yard is full. Giros is taking prices. And the streets are live, late. We're gonna start in stock. Giros in yelling. Nah. I think the first one was not bad. She wipes some dust off her arm and says, she wipes some dust off her arm and she says, I'm well. Come on. And then she says, Girosh next door keeps sending me traders with heavy cards. It works out well for both of us. Right? I think that's a good one. Even if I don't know, we can have a question. We can have one with Girosh, like that you ask about Girosh, right? That is also a possibility. Giro next door keeps sending traders with heavy cards. It works well for both of us. Yeah, maybe it's too much. But I think it's okay. It's okay. Let's move on. I mean, we don't have to spend 3 days on this. It's okay. She adjusts the glove curve. She gives a card nod. She leans against the car. She smiles faintly. I'm doing well. The city's good. Rain today. Working next to Giro keeps things interesting. Yeah, something like that could be nice. Yeah, something like that is nice. The city's in good reading today. Working next to Giro is interesting. Yeah. Nice. Maybe we can add a new one, right? For Girosh, if you're asking about Girosh, right? About Girosh. And I think she should answer specifically on this. She should have, because she's really sitting next to him, right? So I would like to have an answer when the player asks about Girosh. So we can give more information to the AI, otherwise we'll not be able to. The kid is a member of Mikana trading company, so it's in his day store on shelves. They work well together and trust each other. Do you think there is any relationship between them or no? No, probably not. Trust each other and anyway, okay, let's try like this. She knows the word. I don't like too much this neutral friendly. I mean, why she's giving me like 20 million options? I don't know. She knows the word the next all. Giro, she ran the trade media cara company, ran his business well, and we work smoothly together. Yeah, I think something like this is good enough actually. Yeah, I like also the visuals there. I think it's okay. We can do this. So I think we need some triggers about the wagons, right? About the carts. If you ask about carts, or if you ask about wagon, or if you ask about the wagon house or wagon storage, or cart storage. Yeah, all these ones are all different ones, but they should point to the same thing. So I need an answer. I need an answer when the player asks about the wagon storage area. She should mention. They do not sell carts or wagons, but they store them. And service them, right? Oh fuck! I pressed enter without. Didn't want to press enter. This is the wagon yard. We don't sell cars or wagon here, just store them safe and dry and do maintenance. I think I would like to add it. It is also doing maintenance. So she just want the yard behind the storage area behind her. There is a storage. This is a storage place, right? We don't sell carts or wagons. We don't sell carts or wagon here. It's safe, dry, and watched. We also do some servicing, right? I mean, in the future, I would like you to be able to repair the carts, change the cart, customize the carts, right? So there will be services for that, right? Yeah. I would like to have one about the scar, right? About here, about scar. How do we call it in the description? We call it scar, yeah. Okay. I need one when where the player asks about the scar on the ear. Doobadoo-badoo, doobadoo-badoo. My boys, how are you today, my boys? Old arena match, opponent was fast, but not fast enough in the end. A fight long ago, I kept the ear and the win. Arena days, you don't walk out of every match without a mark. I think it can be a bit longer. I think she can describe the event a bit more. And no visual gesture. So what happened in the arena back when I was still fighting, my opponent used a hooked blade. It caught me just as I dodged. I like the hooked blade. How did he get the hooked blade? So it was a Klyros, probably. It capped deep, but not deep enough to stop me. I finished the match and left with the scar and the win. I was doing a close match in the arena. My opponent lunged low. I meant to take me off balance. The blade clipped my eye instead. I like the hooked blade because we actually have hooked blades in the game. So, finish match with the scar and the win. I think it is okay. I like this response. Okay, I think that is fine. I think she may be in the Essential Trail, actually. We have to think about it, but... I mean, I think I don't know. I'm still undecided if the people of the cards are in the Essential Trail or not. I mean, in theory, they are servicing everyone, right? But let's say, yeah, maybe it can be a low value, right? It can be a 50, but yeah, maybe it should. Okay, with this file, right? With this file, we can actually load it. We can actually load it in the... we can actually load it on the server, right? Now, I mean, I will load it on my machine and then I will rerun it when... so let's do this. Let's do this. Import... log with import NPCs. No, we only said that. What is the name? Pizzesci. Pizzesci and the other guy's name what? Kodur. Load with import NPC, Pizzesci and Kodur. Okay, we have to remember that. We can test it if you want to test it, but I would do it maybe in one run with the other NPC. Okay, so the other NPC is in GOG. And we said that it will be here. Okay. Or here. Maybe here. Yeah, it's not the greatest idea to have a slope like this if you have to store cards, but anyway, it's fine. So this will be his position. So let's copy the file. Team Pizzeshi is good. So we create Kodur. We create Kodur, and he has no last name. And the race is 9. I mean, I can double check it, but pretty sure that... yeah, 9 is Kran. Okay, so the position is... The position is 670, 82. Minus 446, 449. Location is 11792. And rotation is 3.8. Rotation is 3.8. Description. Description. Okay, we need a description of this guy. I mean, this is all stuff that you guys could do instead of me, but you are lazy. I'm not. That's the difference. No, I mean... That was a bit mean, huh? That was a bit mean. No, but... I need your help, guys. There is a lot of stuff on the setting area, right? In the lore that you can do, right? You can do without me even asking. I mean, you can just go in game, create new stuff. I mean, go and look at the game and then create stuff, send it to me, and I can add it, right? So the description of Kodur. Okay, now I need to create another NPC. This one is located in Gugronted, the main city of the Kran race. The NPC is a Kran named Kodur, and he has the same job as Pizzeshi above, right? It's exactly the same job. Now, will be nice also to have some special traits on this guy. I don't know, like a special gem or a special formation or whatever. I mean, it's always nice to characterize them a bit, right? Maybe having a special voice, or maybe having a tattoo somewhere. Do you think that Kran would tattoo themselves or not? Would inscribe their body? I think they would. I mean, it would be like a sculpture or what? Maybe like a sculpture. I mean, it may be a bit painful though if you have to cut off. I mean, you have to, you know, remove part of your body. Maybe not. They may have tattoos, maybe painted with natural minerals, right? Or with something. I think tattoos would be nice. I really would like to see a tattooed. We can ask Grok, but I don't know if he can do it. To see a tattooed Kran. So in Planeshift RPG MMO, we have a race called Kran. You can see it on the website. You can see the main website here. I would like to add some tattoos to a Kran character. They make the tattoos by smearing crystal or gem dust on their bodies and fixing them with a special transparent glue or whatever. Can you create an image of one character? Do you think you can do it? Bruh. Come on. Needs to be a clan race, not a human, you stupid. I don't think he can do it, but let's see. Maybe he can. Nah, he cannot. He doesn't understand clan race. He doesn't understand clan race. And anyway. Okay, fine. You're too stupid still, but you're still incredibly intelligent, but not enough. I need to create another NPC. This one is located in Ground, the main city above the rest of the NPC name Koduri has the same job as position above. As a trait, he has a tattoo. How can we call a tattoo made with gems? We just call it gems. I mean, like a constellation of gems. Like a constellation of gems, making like a drawing or a symbol. What can be the symbol? The symbol can be the symbol of the company, no, the symbol of his family. The symbol of his family. Okay. He has a small set of gems. Small set of gems on his torso. In the shape of the family, how do you say, family symbol or family, I don't know, I would call it family symbol. Probably he may. Okay. You see a solidly built crane standing near a wagon yard, displaying as steady as a stone around him. Nah. His outer surface is marked with years of work with faint scratches and smooth patches where the tools and wagon and there's rubber against them. I don't know. Embedded on his torso is a small set of calipers gem arranged in the shape of a family symbol, glinting softly in the ambient light. That is the only good part, the one that I wrote. His stance is firm and purposeful, giving the impression of someone who keeps the year running quite efficiency. Embedded in his torso is a small set of... So I like this part, all the rest. So I like this part. For the rest of the text, please give me some alternatives. I think you should not be glinting softly. like any of those. I think this part is reasonable, but the rest, not too much. So can we add some to this phrase, like hinting at his love for his family, or pride, or else I don't know what. Hinting at his pride for his lineage, a subject tribute to his skin and heritage, reflecting his enduring loyalty to his family, a quiet mark of his devotion to those he hold dear. A quiet mark of his devotion to those he hold dear is not bad. I like this one. I like this one. So we can say embedded in his torso, blah, 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 a family symbol. Embedded in his torso is a small set of carefully polished gems arranged in the shape of a family symbol, a quiet mark of his devotion to those he hold dear. Okay, fantastic. We have the guy. So maybe they are not really doing tattoos, but they may do work with gems, you know, which are like, I mean, a bit like piercings for us. It would be like a piercing for us, but I think they can just, you know, attach them with some glue. I mean, like girls sometimes do small gems on their face, right? Like small glittering thingies on their face. I think it can be similar to that, but on their body, right? And because anyway, they have their body mostly exposed most of the time. But this guy will have a ladder thing. So it should be on his arm then, maybe. Yeah, let's do it on his arm, so that we can, yeah, on his arm. So we can give him a ladder on the torso, and we will leave the arms without any cloth, and then we will have the gloves, right? I think it's a good mix. Okay. Anyway, hello everyone that joined. Thank you for watching and being here with me. Today seems to be quiet. There's very few of you, but sometimes, you know, people join and leave, and join and stay. So there's always someone passing by anyway. It's like having a shop on the street, you know, there's people passing by sometimes. Yeah, I think it's the same feeling. He shifts slightly, adjusting the strap across his torso. Greetings, need to store a wagon or retrieve one. Hello, this wagon yard, what it can do for you. Wagons can speak your purpose. I like his shift slightly, adjusting a strap across his torso. I think this is a nice one and we will use it. But everything else is not really the greatest. Because it's not adding anything, right? It's just saying... Hello? Yeah, we can use this one, maybe. We come to the right place if... if your wagon is standing. Okay, I think it's good. I think it's good. I will have one answer only in this case. About you. So I don't know if you want to have more background for this guy as well. I think it would be nice, but I think you should mention the fact that Go Granted is anyway in an area that has a lot of mines, and so yeah, exactly. So you should mention that Go Granted is a place is in an area with a lot of mines, and so naturally his job is very relevant for the city, and he's proud of it, right? Yeah, I think that should be. He gives a faint rumble that might be a smile. What do you mean? I've been handling wagons here for years. Granted thrives on miners, and every car moving through the yard keeps the city alive. Is important work. I take pride in it. My job might make it simple, but careful stand and the mines. I manage this wagon yard, going to see the top of many mines. So moving cars and wagons is vital for the city. Take my role, see everything. It depends on order and care. This one is not too bad. This one is not too bad. I manage this wagon yard. Going to sits near many mines. So moving carts and wagons safely is vital for the city. I mean, it's not moving, but it's moving carts and wagons safely. I mean, why moving? I mean, it's not moving car. He's not moving carts. He's managing cars. So just say managing. So managing and servicing cars. Managing and so maybe without managing. So servicing cars and wagons safely is vital for the city. I take my role, see that everything it depends on I take my role seriously is really bad. My job keeps them fly without trouble, and I'm proud of it. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think it's good. Okay. So the about you I think is no. Sorry, we were doing the how are you. Now we're doing the tell me about you. I'm Kodur and I manage this wagon yard. Okay, I think it's good. How are you? How are you? I'm doing well. The mines are active, wagons are rolling, ground feels alive today. I don't know. These are too generic. Every time the AI generates the same shit. Every card from the mines tells a story, and it's satisfying to see them reach the destination safely. This one is not too bad. I think he should mention that his job makes him see a lot of people and be part of their journey to what? Journey to of their exploration or their and this keeps it interesting. Yeah, I think you should say that actually. Handling wagons isn't just work. It let me see many people come and go, each with their own exploration and tales. That makes every day different. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Something like that is not bad. I'm doing well. Ending wagons isn't just isn't just no, I don't like how it is though. My work is not just about handling wagons, right? It lets me see, or it let me see. It lets me see many people come and go, each with their own explorations and tales. Each with their own adventures or aspirations and tales. That makes my life full of what? Full of I don't want to say full of relationships, but full. I mean, basically saying that he likes to speak with the people, understand what they're doing, right, and how they use the carts and the wagons, and where they're headed, in which adventures they've been and such, right? That makes my life full of interactions, or full of I don't know, full of what? Full of stories and surprises, full of core emotion, full of experiences worth seeing, full of interest and meaning, full of small adventures. No, I think it should be something on the relation with the people. That he creates a relation, you know, with his customers. Full of connections. Yeah, connection I think is good. Full of connections. They use connections. Full of connections. Yeah, full of connections. I think is good. Because it's not really a relationship. It's not really full of connections. Okay, so we have those things. Now I think we should have something about the family or about the symbol, right? Right, we should have one about the family or the symbol. Okay, now I need the answer. When the player asks about the family or about the symbol. These gems for my family symbol. It marks my linear, remind me of the duties I carry, body and good. My symbol belonged to my family. It was an honor to see those who came before me and show my place among them. The gems spell out my family mark. Gives me mind for the roots of responsibility. This one is very nice. This one I think is very nice. It's our family symbol, small but important. I don't know. It reminds me. Some clan used to do this, or use gems to decorate their bodies. It reminds me that every wagon I handle, every traveler I see is part of the city mindset of lampshade shape. I think this one is good. So it's giving more information about this. This one we don't need. Yeah, about cart, about wagon, about storage. Okay, now we need one when the player asks about the cart, about the wagon. There is a list of immersive response you could do when a player asks about the cart, the wagon, if professional clear. Okay. We don't sell carts or wagon here. My job is to store them safely while the owner are busy with the city or the mine. This other storage is only cart and wagons come in and stay under my watch. I need the wagon and cart. We don't sell wagoners, but keep them safe while you go about your business. It's not too bad. We don't sell wagons here, but keep them safe and in good shape while you go about your business. We can do some repairs or upgrades. Okay, I think we also have him. I think these are the two NPC. Nice. Okay, so we created these two NPC. Now we will have to add probably to Jordi. And who was the fourth one? And to Xoreke. Just the answer about the cards, right? Because, yeah. Is Giorni or Jordi? Giorni. Nah. So the answer can be similar to the one that we have, right? Can be similar to this. We have two other NPC. One is a Klyros living in Amnedair. The other is a Lemur. Living in Idla City. They have the same job of cart wagon storage area. I need their answers when the player asks about wagon and carts. They should mention also they do some servicing and repair. We don't sell carts or wagons here. My role is to store them safely, make sure they are maintained. Minor repairs are handled while they stay in the yard. Yeah, I think something like this can be okay. We don't sell cars or wagon here. My role is to store them safely, make sure they are maintained. Minor repairs are handled while they stay in the yard. Okay, nice. And giorni. I manage the wagon yard. We don't sell cars or wagons, but make sure they are stored safely in good condition. Minor service is included. Okay, so yeah, I think it's fine. We just add this because people may ask, right? And I think it's decent for them to have at least one answer, right? Okay, good. Good. So we have the 4 NPC. Oh wow, that's nice. We have the 4 NPC, boys. So we have these 4 guys. I also have to make them. I also have to make them garage owners, right? Like we said. So. Yeah, GarageMan, we said that is... the problem is that I need to understand if they are already bankers, but I don't think so. I don't... Maybe it is. Soreke is already a banker. Derek Soreke, by the way. No, he's a city manager, but he's not a banker. So, is there a banker in Amnedair or not? Because she's a good... she's already a city manager. So we do update characters set banker. We will change it one day. Banker equal to 4, right? Where I think we can go by name, where name equal to Xoreke. Xoreke sounds like a Finnish name, but fine. I don't know why this file was closed. Yeah. Okay, one row. So you actually change. So okay, so we make that character a banker. I mean a banker, a garage owner. And then we do the same with Giorni, but Giorni I have to check that he's not already a banker, but I think he's not. Giorni. I'm too big to fit into the tent. Yeah, exactly. I'm too big to fit into this. Yeah, he's a banker. So if he's a banker, we need to put a 6 for him. So that is a banker and a storage man, a cart wagon manager. And then after we load those 2 guys, we have to update banker 4 for Pizzeshi and Kodur. We should check if there are any players that have that name, because you know we have thousands and thousands of player names in the database, and maybe they exist. Maybe someone named himself Kodur. No, Kodur, no, luckily. And the Pizzeshi, I hope not. It's super weird name, so. Okay, nice. And Journey as well. Okay, so we can just update the GarageBand again down here. Fantastic. Okay, so this is done. This is done. Okay, now. So we will have the NPC. They will be able to store and retrieve, right, and manage your cards. Yep. Let me take just some water because I'm really thirsty. Really thirsty, my boys. Really thirsty. Ba-da-bum. Okay. So we will do this. No? Garage location. What? Did we do this? No, we didn't do this. We added a new table. No? Yeah, we added a new table. Exactly. 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 I have to stop calling them Garage Man. Let's call them Wagon House Man. Or Wagon Area. Let's call them Wagon Area Man. Because Garage is really... Even if I think that I called it everywhere like that, but fine. Yeah, it's even called transport underscore garage, the table. No! Okay, fine. GG. Let's leave it garage. Let's leave it garage. We know, it's all internal anyway, so no one will ever see it, right? Only me and you will know it. My boys, only me and you. Okay, so this is done. We have this new table and we will have to add all the locations, right? So how do we add the locations? We need I mean, or we really load them in and we simulate it. Or we load them in and we simulate it. Probably is a good idea. Probably is a good idea, boys. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So I would like to load in what? I would like to load in these 2 new NPC. Okay. So if I launch my... What? What the fuck is going on now? If I launch my server with import NPC... What is happening? What the fuck is what is trying to do? What? Is it the wrong version of 511? What the? But no, 511. No, I don't understand. Is this one then? You should load the 2 NPC. By the way, this one we should remove now. Let me see. This printout we don't need anymore. Skipping Nasia because it already exists. Error query insert into characters. Codur 9. Unable to complete. What? So Pizzeshi was imported properly. but Kodur not. Why is a good question. I mean, we see an error here, but I don't know if it's because of the description that contains some bad characters. Or what else? It seems to end weirdly though. No. Account ID. Why the description is here instead of being... No, there is something wrong here. Huh? The description is at the beginning. Okay, for whatever reason. There is a problem with maybe, I don't know. Let me see what is wrong here. Is there any special wrong character? I'm searching if there is any special character in this list, right? But actually, I don't see it. For some reason, this fails and the other doesn't. So... it's very strange. Let me see the server log, but the server log will be identical to what we saw, right? So there will be nothing. I don't think there will be more information. Error column last name cannot be null. Last name cannot be null. What do you mean? We have a million character without last name. Like Conquest, right? I mean, it's not null, it is empty. Why? Because here he passed the null. He passed null to the import. Why? He passed null to the import. We may be able to fix that because It's loading the XML and then he's writing to database. New character data. Okay, I will give him a dummy last name and then we will delete it. Okay, so it will be called delete and then we will remove it, because otherwise I will spend more time trying to fix the code than actually do this, right? So we will do that, and then we will do this, that after the loading, remove Kodur last name. So we will do update characters, set last name equal to empty, where name equal to Kodur, and that's it. And that's it, my boys. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, I think it did it now. I think it did it, so we will just do this. Okay. Okay, so now it's fine. It's empty. It's not null, but it's empty. I didn't set the proper sector though. Wait. Sector. Wait. Sector. Where is the sector? There is no sector here. Huh? I don't see it. Sector? How is the side in the sector? Like for Koduri gave a 77. Huh? And here he gave a 17. Oh wow. Our code is so smart that decide the sector based on the location. Wow. Wow, our code is alive. 1777. Fantastic. 17 is Ojapat. No, also Ojapat definitely is not the right one, I guess. Even if why Ojapat? I mean, here we cannot be in Ojapat, right? Are we? No, we are in Akka Central. We are in Akka Central. So why is said huh? Where ID equal to 17 or ID equal to 18 or ID equal to 19. So these are the three ones, right, that we have for because one is using the spline. I see. Okay, he cannot do it because he's using a spline, so he's not loading into the game, I guess. It's kind of strange though, huh? But anyway, the sector needs to be 18, so we have to fix that. The sector, so So we set the sector lock ID or whatever is the name. The lock sector ID equal to 18, yes. Where is Piseshi? Yes. And for Kodur, he said 77. Maybe this one is correct. Yeah, 77 is good because it's granted. Okay, nice. So the sectors are set properly, and we have all the answers, right? We still have to decide the equipment and the traits. So we will have to change traits and equipment for Pizzeshi and Kodur, right? So we have to set their equipment, but we will do it directly in production, I guess, right? Which I think is easier. But we need to set the cart location, right? So where the cart appears. Yes, exactly. So okay, so we will load this NPC. Okay, so we do this. And we want to decide the locations of the transports, right? Yeah. We don't need the quest. We don't need the random events. We don't need the items, but anyway, fine. We will have to decide the locations. Where cards can be stored and such. And then we need a quest, right? We need a quest to actually obtain the new cards. And that is the hardest part, my boys. That is not easy at all. One day I will investigate this error message that is saying that certain quests never assign the quest or read any responses. I don't know, that is... The quest works perfectly, but for some reason it's not. It's giving that error. I don't know why. but they work perfectly. So I think it's just the syntax check, the checker that is not correct. Okay, so if so let's go one by one, right? And we will have to skin this NPC, so we will have to skin the NPC, right? At the moment, oh wow. Yeah, so here she is, and we will skin it later, right? I mean, at the moment, you can say greetings. Yeah. And so basically we need to decide where is the location of the wagon. I think the location of the wagon can be here, right? I just have to understand if the angle is correct. But because I remember that our wagons are like rotated 90 degrees, but so what we will have to do, we will have to add, right, to transport garage. So it will be something like this. Garage locations, right? Garage locations. So we will do insert into transport garage, and then we will have the ID. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's fine. The character ID. The character ID. Let's start with Pizzeshi. There is the character ID, and this is the location. Location is 535 604 335 263, and then 14733. This is the rotation. I don't know about this rotation actually, but we will see. And this is the sector that we said it was 18, right? Akka Central was 18. Yeah. Okay, so in theory this one does it for this character. Now we do the same with this character, and his number is this, and the location is I don't have it here. Crap. I don't have it here. I don't have the map. Nah, I will fall down. No, I have the map. Nice. Nice. Why has to be night all the time? By the way, hello guys. The rotation doesn't seem to be right though. But fine. So the wagon, there is not a lot of space now that I see. There's not a lot of space, but anyway, it will be here. There's not a lot of space for the wagon, my boys. And also, this is not flat, so... kind of annoying. What if we put it here? It's too far. I think it's okay. But then we move the NPC here, like if this is the entrance, or... I don't know. Because one of our wagons is pretty big, so I think if I put it here on this slope, it will look kind of bad. It would look kind of bad. And also if you pick it up, right? I mean, other possible locations are here or here in this direction, right? Yeah, maybe we can do this. We can have it up here in this direction. And this should be enough space and it's flat enough. Okay, let's do this. Let's do it here. Let's do it here. So the position will be... So for Kodur, the position will be 67, 510, 447, 227, and 11921. Okay. This rotation, I don't know if it's correct, but let's use it anyway. Is 6. Is 6. And the sector we said is 77, right? Okay, then we have Xorekke. Xorekke I think would be fairly easy because he's just in front. I mean, there should be enough space there. Xorekke is this number. And the location... I think I should go with my... Let me go in prod. I think we need to create a new area for Giorni. I don't like how it is now. In Google, why? Yeah, in Google. No, above? No, above, no. I mean, in the city? No way. I mean, also because no one would carry the carts up the ramp in the city, right? So... No way. I think the cart can appear just here. No? Or here, maybe, where there is this opening. I think the cart may appear here. I think the cart may appear here. Okay, so that's the position. So for Xorekke we have this number, yes. And then we have minus 334,108. Minus 592,544, whatever. And 18796. Okay. And the rotation I think I will have to change it for all because I think will not be correct at the beginning, but anyway. And Abneder sector is what? 83. And now we have the problem of Giorni, because Giorni, Journey. I think we have to change the level somehow. I think we have to change the level. It's too messy at the moment. That area is too messy. Just near the NPC, the little house can go down and go up with the cart, but I know what to do. The house, you want to go up and down? No, no way. Like an elevator. Wow. Like an elevator. So this part to me is a bit messy, right? I understand is a storage area today, right? But you know, this tent is too small, and everything looks a bit wrong, right? In this, so I mean, in theory is here, right? So if we had a door, if we had a big door, right? A big door here in the city wall, you could say, oh, it's going inside of that door, right? But at the moment we don't have a door there, so we have nothing. So, or we create a small house or something, because here is not really. It's not really good, right? I mean, I can have the cart appear here, obviously, right? But I can have the cart appear here. But the question is, where is it stored, right? Visually. Or if the cart is stored, it can be taken in another town. If no, you need to know where to find it. No, is the same storage. It's like when you use the storage for an NPC, right? It's the same storage for every city. So you can actually put the cart in one city and retrieve it in the other city. And for now it is like this. Maybe in the future it will take time to transfer it, but for now it's instant. Hello, Fannar. I want to say you are giving me amazing advice in programming, which is working code a few years ago versus 10-15 years old code to learn from. Nice. So you are learning coding from me? Very good. Very, very good. I don't know if I want to redo this area, right? But anyway, the cart should probably appear here, right? In this empty area here. The problem is that it's a bit messy, right? We have all this. Well, we'll probably move this picnic table to another place, right? Yeah, let me move it now. Actually, this is production, so it's not a copy; it's the real production. So we can. We can move it for real. Now centering this with the vase will be kind of hard, but we will try. Picnic bench. I knew it. I knew it. Reasonable? Well, it's not correct. Okay, now is correct. Okay, so this picnic area remains whatever it is. And so here we have more space, right? So we assume that the carts, right, are coming in from the door, you know, and moving and maneuvering here, and then going down here to this guy, right? I don't know. I would like to move this guy probably in this location, but fine, because it's not very evident, right? It's like hiding a bit, but fine. So now that we have more space, I think we can have the cart appear kind of here, right? So this will be the cart location. So for journey will be 15 because it is idler, I guess. Yeah, no, it's idler Jayos. It's idler Jayos. So where is it? Jayos inside idler Jayos 49. Okay. Sector is 49. And location. One thing I learned is certain programming language doesn't get updated over the years, which makes some old code not work anymore in current programming environment. Yeah, well, I mean, pretty much all the languages are updated, so I don't know which one you are using, but all the important languages are all updated, right? Regularly, so that they are still relevant everywhere. At least they should, but I think they are, yes. Okay, so these are all the garage locations of our 4 garage manager, right? So 1 in Oja, 1 in Gug, 1 in Abnedair, and 1 in Hydla. Left seat not good in front of the table. Left seat not good in front of the table. I see. I see, you are a precise person. Yeah, no, but I like that. It's also not perfectly rotated now that I see it, right? Yeah. Better now, huh? Much better. Okay, so this will be the location where you get your carts and wagons and all of that, right? Nice. Now we did all the core part, all the basic part, right? But now what we need is to create a quest, because this is just the places where you can store and retrieve the cards. Store and retrieve, right? And in the future probably servicing, right? We do some servicing of the cards, but let me check one thing. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so now we need the quest, my boys. Oh my god. I mean, we can also we have a shortcut, and the shortcut is that we will just put in the cart for an insane amount of money, like I don't know, 1 million, right? Without a quest, and people can buy them, right? But I think I would prefer to have the right quest sequence, right? And So I think that the big question then is, in which quest chain do we want this new quest to be? So the question is, do you have any prerequisite, right? Do you have any prerequisite to start this quest? Or can you start the quest immediately? I think that, I mean, one thing that we can do is to require winch access, right? So like we do with the with the mounts, that it requires access to the winch, and this means that you need to be a fairly high level character, right, if you arrive there. Because to arrive into the winch there are a number of sub quests and activities to do and such, right? I think it will be a good idea. Let me see. What are the quests that today have the winch access as a prerequisite? If I check, yes, variable name, right? Variable name winch access, right? All the ones that have this in their prerequisites are already quest. Oh wow, so many. So many, boys. Wow. There are also some on the Mikana Merchant Syndicate. Deliver to idler merchants. Let me just check one thing. Here I am, production. No, here I'm not production. Let me just check one thing quickly. Quest. Yeah, they are inside the merchants. The merchants list. I'm looking at the list of quests and I'm trying to understand where I want to position them. Can I buy more than one cart and give to sell it to others? You can buy more than one cart, but at the moment it will always be yours, right? So you can rent it. I mean, you can give it to someone for usage, but you will not be able to store it. You will not be able to retrieve it because it's yours. So And opening a weekly car market for a second-hand card. Yes, exactly. I don't know. We can decide it, right? Maybe. But the problem, you know, if you do that, right? If you allow people to sell or give cards to other people, they will skip the quest, right? So I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, if you have the permit, right? I think the card is yours and you can only store it. No one else, right? So the question, I guess the question is. The question is, do I want to put it right in a quest chain, because we have a quest chain for merchants. We have a quest chain for merchants, which is this introduction to merchants, right? And if I go here, introduction to merchants, to the merchants, for whatever reason, introduction to the merchants, right? So we have this quest, and this quest is the player speaks with Boralis, learn about merchants that trade in the city, explain the merchant buy and sell different goods, suggests a smith like Arquist, Alelia, Jomed, and other include Burdes and such. Boralis explained the merchant often belong to association related to their trade, mentioning the Mikana trading company in Ojavera and a dwarf at the tavern. I think this we will have to change though, because this Mikana trading company, I think is okay that he has his own company, right? But the association is not that, right? The organization is not that. I think we will have to change this in the future. I mean, not now, but let me see. Yeah, this text is really wrong. This text is old, right? So this text is still speaking about the previous association. I think what we should do, we should connect it to this quest chain anyway. This quest chain is good because it's a generic merchant, right? And I like it. I like the fact it just needs to be changed a bit, but I like this quest chain. I think we can disassemble it a bit. We can section it a bit, and maybe because at the moment there are many quests into that chain, right? There are many quests. I mean, another trick, right, that we could do is to have one of the existing quests provide the card, right? But this means that if we do it, so if I take an existing quest and I change it, for example, there are some quests on Girosh, right? That is working on lost shipments or things like that, or stolen statue or whatever. I'm really undecided because we have. I'm really undecided. I'm really undecided. The reason I'm undecided is that we have a we have these merchants quest chain, right? And in this merchants quest chain, we have, for example, Boralis, we have Girosh, we have Grok, we have Torian, but okay, we have Toda, right? We have Toda. So these people are part of this quest chain. These people are part of this quest chain. But in reality, right, there is no association for merchants, right? There is no association for merchant. There is an old thing that was existing long time ago, right? And then we changed it. So for factions and organizations, in the jobs, right, in the jobs area, we have these ones, right? We have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? We have 7 different associations. And these are the number of quests, right, that are in that particular one. Now, this 42 is absolutely insane. I don't know exactly why it's 42. I don't know if this number is correct, actually, but could be. Could be. So carrot takers are like alchemists. If you want to see, you should look at this column because it's telling you what are the main jobs inside of that faction. So for example, these are alchemists, herbalists, right? Barbers, pharmacists, doctors, the carrot takers. The Eternal Forge is basically blacksmiths. And people working with metal, wood, and leather. The Weaver's Tree is clothing and fabric. Arts is arts, okay. The Essential Trail is everyone that is producing raw materials, extracting raw materials like lumberjack, miners, fishermen, hunters, and farmers. And then culinary discipline is basically the cooks, right? Is the cooks. Food and beverage. There is food and beverage. And then you have applied knowledge. That is engineers. Engineers, architect, builders, scribes, librarian, historian, and teachers. So my question is, there is no merchant guild, right? So my question is, if we have this merchant quest chain, and then we have all these ones, right? Because we have all these ones. Where do we want the cart quest to be? So and we know that we have 4 carts, right? We have 4 transports, right? These 4 transports here. Let me say that this one and this one are very similar. But anyway, there is a kind of a progression, right, between this one. So we start with the simple, which is the smallest possible, and then we go up, right? Or probably the simplest at the end. We said that it was this one. I don't know. Probably yes. Yeah, so the question is, where do we position the quest for the 4 cards in this quest chains, considering that the moment apply a knowledge unfortunately has zero quest, right? So it would be nice, for example, to start something here. I mean, obviously cannot be cooking, right? Cooking, obviously not. So this one we can probably even remove, but obviously cooking is not a good one. Applied knowledge, I mean, the Eternal Forge, I think the Eternal Forge is using a lot the cards, right? Because they have to transport all the ore, and they have to transport all the, I don't know, weapon shields that they create, right? So the cards for them are insanely important. The Weaver's Tree also, because all the leather stuff, I mean, leather is anyway hard to transport, right? So you need a cart or something to transport it. So I think that these two are definitely in need of the cards, right? The card takers, I mean, they are mostly using potions and kind of small stuff, so I think they are like in the middle range of importance for the cards. Fine arts and craft, I think, is probably zero. So I think this one we should probably put it together with culinary discipline. So probably is a no. Hey, the essential trail is extremely important because these are the ones that are like the fishermen, the miners, right? The lumberjacks. So the essential trail is really the most important, together with the Eternal Forge, I would say. And the applied knowledge, I think that engineers are probably creating something bigger than a card. So I would say the applied knowledge is not very in scope, right? So I think if I have to summarize, these 3 are the most relevant for transports. These ones are kind of low relevancy, very low relevancy, and this one is no relevancy, right? So the only problem is that if we take the Essential Trail and the Eternal Forge, we already have 1 million quests, right? And these are the ones. Oh wait, the Essential Trail actually only has 5. This is what he's saying. Interesting. Only has 5. If that number is true, that I don't know exactly, I don't remember how we extracted it, right? So I think he may need some work to fix the number, but maybe we can put the quest chain into that then, and we can have. I'm thinking if I can split the merch, because the merchant is really so many, right? The merchant is so many. The merchant is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So in this one, there are 22 at the moment, right? There are 22 quests in this chain. And is a chain that is not really, you know, an association. And I think that this is a problem, right? This is a problem. So I think what I have to do, I have to dismount, I don't know how to say, I have to dismantle those 22 and maybe just have like 6 or 7 in that quest chain, in this one, and then move, right, some of the quest inside of this, including the Essential Trail. This is, I think, what I have to do. Is it easy? And then I think that if we find a I think we can have it inside of this. I think we can have it inside the essential trail. And so if we find for example, there are two quests, right? There are two quests. There are Girosh, there are the Girosh shipment and Girosh lost something, and there is also a Mikana syndicate, right? Where you actually go inside the winch already. So here you are in the winch. When you do those quests, you are in the winch. And I think that could be the time for you to start to work with the cards. Maybe the first card is in the first quest after the entrance in the winch. And then the other ones you get later. But I guess the question is, do we want these guys to be... Do we want to acquire different cards in different cities? I mean, probably yes. I mean, do we want to say... I think we said something like this yesterday, right? We said that... What did we say? We decided that. Oh, fuck, we forgot. We decided that the other day, no? I think we decided it, guys. We decided it. We didn't type it. We just didn't type it. But I think what we said that the simple could be... I wrote this somewhere. Why? I wrote it somewhere. The simple could be Idla, the other two could be Oja, and the big one could be the winch. I think this is what we said. I think this is what we said. I didn't type it anywhere. I didn't, huh? Wow. I didn't type it anywhere. Okay, well, I can type it now. So yeah, I think what we said that this one is acquired in Idla, and we said that these two are acquired in Oja. I think this is what we said. And we said that this one is acquired in Amnede, in the winch, in Idla winch, right? This was an idea. I don't know if this is the best idea, but this was an idea, right? Obviously here you are covering only the two main cities and you are not having anything in Amnede, which is a bit of a pity. And you don't have anything in Gog, which is a bit of a pity. Another solution will be to split these two, right? And have maybe this one. I will probably do this one, which is the simplest in Idla, and then this one in Gog, and this one in Oja, and this one in Amnede. If you want to do it by city, do we want to do it by city or do we want to do it by area? I don't know. There is something we need to decide, though. I need to decide this. Hey, Funner. I was just thinking I could kill NPC in playing. You could keep on killing certain over and over again. If another player want to chat with a certain NPC, but since we learn from certain skill for whatever reason, we don't allow them to pay a certain amount of money if you stop a certain player a certain amount of time. Why? You cannot kill NPCs that are trainers, bankers, storage, or cart owners, right? So or garage owners. So those NPCs are not killable. So that problem does not exist. Or are you suggesting that we may do it? But no, I think the way it is now is good. So certain NPC cannot be killed, right? Because if you kill arm quests, people cannot do quest, right? So yes, he will respawn, but it starts to be a mess if he has to fight. Plus, I mean, the roleplay explanation of that is that in the city, the guards will automatically catch you, right? I have to think about this, guys. I have to think about this list. Acquired in. Right? This acquired in is very, 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 very important. We need to decide where these things are acquired. And at the moment, I don't know if what I wrote here is correct. I have to think about it. Okay, guys, I think it's midnight. I'm gonna go. But we made good progress, right? So we did few things, which is nice. Yeah, we created the NPCs. We placed them in the world. We defined the location of the cards and everything. So now we really need the next steps are to define where these cards are acquired, right? And then to define the quest and the quest chains where those quests are, right? Yeah, so I think I'm going. Thank you, Ula, for the happy birthday. Tomorrow, well, actually today, because it's already past midnight, right? So today is my birthday. 4 minutes into it. And yeah, I would say thank you for watching. And if you want to click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, that would be nice. So we can see each other again. And also, if you want to download our game, remember that our game is completely free of charge. It's done for fun as a hobby. And we are not charging for it. Obviously, we support donations and Patreons. If you want to support the project, you can become a member here, or you can donate if you want, but it's definitely not required. And you can download the game for Windows, Linux, and Mac. And also remember to follow our socials. We have a lot of socials here at the top. And yeah, if you want to learn more about us, about the game, about what we do, you can find it there. Thank you, guys. So tomorrow evening I will not be here. I will see you Wednesday. Okay, because tomorrow I'm organizing something for my birthday, and so I will not be here. Okay, and so I will see you Wednesday. Bye bye. See you. Have a good night.